Just as it was the case in season number 7, Happy and HawK are facing each other once again. Back then it was a best of 3 in the winner bracket, now it's a best of 3 in the lower bracket. Back then HawK threw down Happy into the lower bracket. There is no second fallback net here though. Happy was defeated by Soin 2-0. HawK was defeated earlier by Chemico in a 2-1, but looked damn strong, I gotta say. What's it gonna be? Will the former Emperor of Season 7 be eliminated, which would be quite something. Rank 5 to 6, it doesn't happen to him, the flawless conqueror of Stockholm. Will HawK cause another upset? Happy is of course the big favorite going into this, but you never know.
Yeah, HawK has certainly become a very dangerous opponent, as Happy has felt before. This instilled HawK with some more confidence. Finally, after having lost to Happy so many times before, he finally proved it last time. But Happy got his revenge back then. They played again in the lower bracket, right? Wasn't that the way it went? Happy got his revenge there, and now facing him in the lower bracket once again. But HawK, usually he always takes some maps at least. He makes the games close. His matchup against Undead is really strong.
Oh, the support by the community is also very strong, as we see right here by Dini. $100. A boot to the head, he said, and when I saw that, that did feel like a boot to the head. Everybody, $3,250, which means we are $250 away from the $250 donation by Governor. Every single dollar contributed to the prize pool now will be matched by Governor until we hit 3,500. You guys know what to do. There is millions of eyes on this channel right now, and if every one of you donates $1, we easily get this one. But now it's time for the Emperor to show his skills. Yesterday, crushing victory over Colorful. Colorful once again stood no chance. HawK is meeting him now after Happy's loss versus Soin. Let's go. Remo, I'm really excited for this.
Happy against the ropes. Is he going to be eliminated, really? Away from the top 4, that normally never ever happens to him. But he's going to have to play his best, as we said. HawK very strong in this matchup. And yeah, we're going to see now what is going to be lying ahead of us. The thing is, though, Happy usually never cracks under pressure.
That is very true. It is the last remaining human against the last remaining undead in the tournament. And the last remaining Russian as well. No, that is absolutely not true, as they are both Russians. The winner here will be the last remaining Russian. I'm an idiot sometimes, Remo.
We all are. We all are.
Oh yeah.
That is the beauty of being human, you know? We have the good moments, we have the bad moments, we have the dirt moments. And we'll see who's got the better of times between the two here. Fast expansion is going to be coming. We know that much for sure. Question is, who's going to execute it better?
Happy with the DK. There's no chance for anything else, I think, for him. HawK with an Archmage also, obviously. Gets the experience. Acolyte is coming in, but too late to go for the last hit. Except maybe on the Ice Troll, but HawK should...
Oh.
No.
That was close.
That was real close, but you see it here. HawK killed everything. Alright. Alright. Calm down. Everything under control. Both with the circlet.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wonderful items for both heroes. For any hero, actually. Is circlet the only item that's good for every hero?
Well, I guess... depending on the army, auras are always good for every hero.
Yeah, but of course,
yeah.
That's always a great all-round addition. So yeah, always happy to find that. I like the footy scout here, always figuring out what's going on, allowing the DK a bit, buying time. Happy's gonna get that level 2, but not as fast as he possibly could have. as HawK keeps on creeping, sets up the Expo, and builds a nice little wall to protect his peasants, as we have come to expect.
Okay, I like that he's scouting as well. Happy has shown a little bit of variety in his play lately. Is it the level 2 rush into harass? Or is he taking things a little slower and goes for the level 3 harass? But here on Northern Isles, you know, it's pretty much set in stone what he's doing. But HawK, of course, knows this. Cuts him off, buys a little more time for the tower, which is updating now.
Super clean defense so far by HawK. He's got the bouncer footy standing there protecting the peasants. He had called the militia already. Maybe even a bit too early. Expiring now, but so far hardly any losses. One peasant will go down, but one peasant loss only would be tremendous. It's going to be 2 at the very least here, as it seems. As now finally Happy finds his kills.
Lots of rod of necromancy, lots of skeletons. But no damage to the buildings just yet. Oh, another skeleton. He's trying to deny a little early here. But he's mining, Expo is up, and it's limited potential for this harass, as there's now level 3.
And the tower was cancelled as well, so 4 peasants going down and a tower cancel, and a 5th one probably falling. It looked very good at the beginning of this defense, but then a few more losses were suffered, and that now turns it into a pretty good early game for Happy, I'd say.
As tier 2 is finished already, Lich is coming, more fiends are coming. And the DK is coming in again. 2 more charges of Rod of Necromancy. Of course, unlimited corpses.
Oh, and HawK is far away from the expansion. Happy's getting a lot of kills, getting a lot of experience here as well. This is starting to become quite painful, Neo.
I know, but it's also the Happy map, the undead map that we will probably see. Not too much damage on the fiends yet. Was trying to pressure the DK a little bit, but so hard to do.
Tech finally started for HawK, of course, what you need after the expansion, as the human here is a fast tier 3 for knights. The tower this time will again be cancelled. Oh my goodness.
That's rough. Fireballs coming towards the DK, and I think this is time for retreat, at least for a little bit. Lich didn't bring any items.
Yeah, saving the money here. No Rod of Necromancy to keep up the pressure. I am also feeling the pain. He's got lots of bonus health, but not too much easy healing at the moment.
Tech is coming!
Cordova!
Calculated. Made that parry of the vitality and the double circlets. Saving the Archmage's life right now.
Can't believe he didn't pull the TP. Whew. Balls of steel on HawK.
Power build on the shop needs to come up. Second barracks. But Happy coming in again. Waiting. Desperate seconds for that scroll of regen. That needs time. HawK needs some sort of decoy.
Oh, and the healing gets cancelled. Just one fiend here to
Beautiful.
land that shot. But now with the militia coming, a surround possibility is gonna be there.
Tier 2 done. Is he going into mass rifles? I don't know if there's a blacksmith in the main. Nova, of course, big statue arrival, big tier 3 on the way for Happy as well. More units dying. Finally, some more HP on the Archmage, but that not cancelled. Good deny. Now it's cancelled. MK coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
A sight of relief soon. Bit of pressure onto the statue, but here's the next one picking up the job.
And that's what Happy is always able to do so well in this matchup. Keep pressure on the human at all times. When other undeads are playing, oftentimes the human will get to the other side of the map, harass the main base, maybe kill some acolytes, maybe mess with the tech. But Happy just never leaves the expansion, never allows the human to do anything else other than defend.
It's pretty crazy. Even if your DK is down to 20 HP, it doesn't matter. Statues are arriving. And Destroyer's coming as well, plus backpack for the orb. What can the Mountain King do? How much time can the Mountain King buy?
Stormbolt onto a Fiend. Is actually gonna get it. The DK kind of blocked away.
Happy washed.
Yep. Yeah, one Fiend is noticeable, but...
Noticeable also the big contribution by Heman Dunter. $50 to the prize pool. 3,300 now. Beautiful.
And we see the Pit Lord joining Happy. Taking a little pit stop in the middle is another big benefit for the Undead on this map. On tier 3, once you have the triple hero, you can creep the 2 camps in the middle very easily, pick up 2 big items, and then go for the big push.
MK needs levels, MK needs items. That's why we go for the Magi, which is relatively safe. Scroll the Beast, of course, nonsense in this situation. Double racks, tier 3, double workshop. It is Knights and Gyros. Or is it? He needs more time. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have lumber either. He needs to go home and somehow create a miracle and defend this push.
Fast reactions with the peasants here, ready to repair. Nova and Rain of Fire onto the peasants is a lot of damage. And arriving does the human army, but it's not a very dangerous army. It's only a couple of footies. Water Elementals, easy for Happy to deal with that. MK goes down. And that means Paladin or MK will be delayed.
Coil and Nova. And there's another Nova. And there's no big item on this Archmage. Chasing, chasing, chasing. Coil. Right click. Frostmourne. Hung. And the Coil seals the deal. Double kill for the Emperor. There's no doubt who wins this map.
Rain of Fire comes in. That should be the end of the rope here. Last couple of towers will be falling easily as there's no human ready to defend. Knights now coming, but that's the crux of this matchup, right? The Knight timing is so crucial, and if it's just a bit too late, you're gonna die to this push that Happy has executed so many times so well.
Yeah, but I would be incredibly surprised if this is not Happy's map. If this somehow turned into HawK's map, something is really wrong. Archmage back from the tavern and soon to be back to the grave. Create some distance. That was nice. Loses a Fiend here and there, so it's not like Happy is winning this map without losing any units. So there is a little bit of hope.
The Knights are, of course, the hard counter to the Fiends. We can see how much damage they can deal, but also they can get kited very well, especially if Frost Armor is in effect. One Knight goes down, and the Gyros being dealt with one by one. HawK, he needs more time. If he was able to get up to 60 to 65 supply, he could be in a good position, but Happy, obviously, never giving him that.
Also, no Banshees coming or anything. It's just pure brute force. HawK 500 gold. Pally coming, then at least a little bit of healing, but that's the blacksmith gone. That's no knights, no more. And that Expo is wrecked.
Yeah, crazy hero levels and Happy as well. Happy kept only 3 camps this whole game, but he's about to get 4-3-3. However, we might not quite see it before HawK taps out, but HawK, we've seen quite some fighting spirit from him in the past. Once again, he's hoping to somehow still be able to win this one, but it's gonna take a huge advantage from Happy. Mistake from him.
HawK is also no bank anymore. You could maybe argue, okay, that Expo was up for a bit. He made it to tier 3. Might play this one base now. But it's not a strong argument you can make.
Catches the Knight there as well. Is that the double level up? Almost. Oh my god, the Nova and Rain of Fire!
Ouch! GG.
That was a rough one if you're HawK. The Achilles heel for humans has been for a long time. The peasants, and so many peasants went down there. It looked so good for a little while in the early game. Seemed like the peasants were protected, but Happy was sticking around, tenacious at the expansion, found the kills. I think HawK's footy usage could have been a bit better. Seems like they were a little bit inactive there in the first defense. And once you give that lead to Happy, he's going to run with it.
Tough situation for HawK now, having to win 2 maps in a row against Happy now. Next map, seemingly, Last Refuge. Definitely better, except there is a Wand of Illusion and creep shenanigans, or Happy with the tally staff, as we've seen against Johnny Cage in the Dreamhack, I think it was. HawK must be aware that Happy and the tally staff is a potent weapon.
Yeah, absolutely. The good thing about this map is the expansion is very easy to creep, so you can creep it with just a few units. You can park the AM on the DK, you can put it on quite some pressure. I think this can be a really good map for human, if there's no Wand of Illusion. Let's see about that.
If you say so, Remo. I obey. Match points, Emperor. HawK. Such a good weekend just a week ago when all the humans were in his way. Great start today as well when he took that map off of Chemico. For now, 3 losses in a row.
Hopefully this is not going to be the next one. We want to see a nice 3 mapper, of course, where the last map would be concealed. Also, can be a bit of a tough map in terms of expanding, but here it should be pretty easy to do. Green into green, get the level 2, and how about some claws? How about some mantles for HawK?
You know,
That would be quite good.
usually I'm obviously not biased. I'm calling things straight down the middle for years now. But I want map 3. So all the claws, all the circles in the world to HawK. And of course, all the rings of protection for Happy on this map.
I could get behind that for sure.
You love to get behind a lot of things, I feel.
Oh, I certainly do, bro. You know me. I wonder if it might be worth a consideration to try to create the Merc camp here first, because Happy normally always goes creeping at the beginning on his side. But then again, he's scouting with an Acolyte as well, right? So that would be pretty risky if the DK shows up, and especially if you give up the Shadow Priest to the opponent. It's a rough time, so it would be a big risk, and not a risk HawK is going to take. He's creeping a 5 militia, the first camp. That's,
Well, 2 of them aren't doing anything. They're still talking about Attack on Titan.
Yasuke is cooler. No! Lily is cooler. I don't know what the characters are called, so I'm just making names up.
Remo, this is insulting. Stop it.
But there's probably someone who's called something similar to Yasuke, right? That sounds very Japanese.
Well, that's racist, Remo.
Oh my god. Alright, look at that Archmage. I like these items.
Me too.
Gloves, mantle, looking good.
Not taking too much damage here, as he's not calling this with Militia. Happy taking a pit stop at the High Priest. Green into High Priest is fine, easily doable. And there's not too much potential to pull the creeps into each other. Happy, of course, sees it now. Will he react? Nope.
He did get the Wand of Illusion, by the way, but perhaps a little bit too late to get the Merc camp involved. Archmage with another Gloves of Haste.
Here comes Happy. 2 Water Elementals hurt. Potential for big experience. There we go. Here comes the Illusion as well. And Ensnare on the Footman. But the rest of the defense looks rather good.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the question is, how much damage is the footy gonna take? 130 damage. Okay, that did hurt a bit. Goddamn illusions on this map, dude. They're so stupid.
Can we finally patch this map, please? Nice deny on that Water Elemental. Seems like HawK is in good shape in general. To me, this is the dumbest thing in all of Warcraft. The synergy of illusions and creeps on this map. Hate with a passion.
It's a bit silly.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, can he get us around? That would be awesome, but no. Skeletons continue their rampage. Creeps still involved, because HawK never finds the time to just deal with this pesky illusion.
All the illusions have finally been used. Town Hall very far away from the forest, by the way, so Lumber here is going to be a little bit problematic.
He's afraid of the big bad wolf. Finally.
Is he Red Riding Hood?
HawK? For sure. Whoopsie. What's up
Bringing
now?
mushrooms to Grandma. But HawK wouldn't bring mushrooms to Grandma. He would bring chicken and broccoli to Grandma.
Or cake.
Let's bulk together, Grandma.
Goes in there in the afternoon with coffee and cake. I can see that. Ilagatua 63 month because I'm happy, he says.
What's your favorite cake?
Everything with cherry. Oh, sweet dodge. I don't know if that was on purpose and controlled, but that peasant, that worker, dodges the attack, stays alive. This one as well for a little bit. And this time the tower is up. Big difference compared to Northern Isles.
Yeah, absolutely. Shop is also about to finish. We're going to have heal. Region Scrolls coming in a moment.
Players'
As we
forces
also
are
have the
under
next
attack.
sub, 17-month resub by XLE. And Ilaguata with a 63-month resub. Because I'm happy. As HawK is still trying to defend against these fiends. How many footies does he have? 6 footies? Some of them need to be healed. 7 footies. Okay, that's a good amount.
Tier 2 now started at the 6-minute mark. That's in time. Needs to get this chop up. Not too easy to do. Threatening us around. Happy quickly moving away. And once again, these two peasants. Ah, okay, there we go. Scroll of Regen. A blessing now.
Setting up the blacksmith at the expansion pretty early. Is he thinking about rifles?
Yeah, double Rex rifles. I thought the same.
That's something that we see played every now and then. We also saw it from like SOC in the past. Sometimes it looks good, not always.
Blade,
Thing
if you
is-
get happy with it?
Oh yeah, true. HawK's tech, not the fastest, so maybe he feels like his tier 3 might not be quick enough.
Yeah, mass rifles can buy you a lot of time before they're falling off.
Nice Nova.
Almost a deny by HawK as well. Holding on, just survival, survival, survival.
Forces are under
The suffering of the human race. Just always, in almost every matchup. Double Rex. And yeah, looks like rifles to me. But way better than Northern Isles.
Indeed, indeed. But also on Northern Isles, the problem was the knights being too late. That could again be the problem. Because if we look at the tech, tier 2 not quite finished yet. HawK certainly has to rush that tier 3 upon reaching tier 2 instantaneously. But Happy's third hero is about to join, and a Pit Lord push might be imminent.
Is he going back to that? Looks like it. Double kill is level 3, and that's of course a beautiful level 2 coil. He wants this Lich out of this game. Is that the right call?
Well, there's an Immo Potion, so he's not gonna get him. Perfect item found right there for that situation. I guess HawK wants to get value out of these footies right now because he knows destroyers will be there in just a moment, and then these footies pretty much useless.
And of course buying time for everything he wants to build. Archmage, little far forward. Lich repositioning, also very hurt. Do or die now. Ops were already up, I guess. Lich gets another coil. So HawK, supply is even. 800 gold. Tier 3 started. No rifles just yet.
a player's forces are under attack.
Happy could easily creep the next shop, the next big item. HawK healing up right now, getting some towers. Oh, the towers aren't even finished yet. If Happy knew this, he doesn't perhaps know, but he's coming anyways, and there's not much fortification yet of this expansion.
Wow, this is not looking as great as in Season 7. Archmage nuked, heal potion in preparation. But yeah, only Footman. And the Mountain King, of course. Statue a little bruised. Archmage is doing a fine job. Water Elementals were doing a fine job.
With the MK now on the field, we have a bit of Stormbolt as well. Militia coming from the main. First Rain of Fire hit decently, not too well to be honest, and HawK protects his expansion, protects the economy, and buys time. That's what he needs most of all. Time for his tier 3 for Paladin and Knights.
Double workshop coming up already, and he saved the shop for a longer time. May be able to get potions there. Archmage naked, MK naked, 1200 gold on HawK.
He's about to spend it all if he can upon finishing tier 3. We're about 30 seconds out for tier 3 to finish, and Happy of course going to use that time attacking the towers, but HawK very quick with the repair. I like that.
Also microing the Arcane Tower to always hit something with mana that's in range. Not that easy sometimes. MK has quite some hammers. Where is it gonna land? Wants this lich, right? He has a crosshair on this lich.
Happy trading extremely favorably right now, playing his tech advantage the way he's supposed to. He hasn't been losing anything for a long time. Stormbolt and the DK draining more mana out of him, but all the fiends are still alive. DK surrounded, perhaps? Not quite.
MK is blocked. What can he do? Staff he can. Good normal damage against that DK, but he will hide behind the statues, get the nice healing there. HawK just pumping now. Pally Knights on his last lag. If Happy inflicts more and more damage, HawK will be eliminated. If HawK can buy more time, things are looking a whole lot different soon.
So many losses though for HawK. More and more footmen are going down. Only a single tower left at the expansion to hold that position for him. DK getting closer to level 4, which will also be a big level up. Happy closing in on levels on all of his heroes.
Close to Cleave, close to Nova 2. First Knight appears, Archmage gets the kill. Far away from 4 though. And the Destroyers have mana. Illusions used as well, those soak up a little bit of damage. Pally and MK. HawK needs levels now.
Militia are coming. And it's quite a few of them. This is the best moment for HawK in quite some time in this game. But he's engaging before the militia are here.
Uh-oh.
That seems a little bit mistimed.
Still, Fiend falling. Gyros, of course, getting wept immediately. Still too many Fiends on the ground. Pally far forward, MK far forward. Militia moved out of that Rain of Fire thus far. Destroyer about to drop. Fiend about to drop. Is that HawK's moment?
Yeah, nice defense by HawK. Happy was running out of mana. I think that was the biggest problem here for him. Not too many coils left to save his units. But the Destroyer is just barely alive. The statue is just barely alive. This one will fall though, but also more. Oh, Archmage. Nothing to save him. No TP anymore or a staff. There was no mana for Holy Light. And that might finally be it.
Uh-oh. Is that too much? 2-minute bench for the old man on the horse. Supply in favor of HawK, but that was of course super expensive. That was the orb carry. That was the staff carry. And that was the high level hero.
And now the statue is so valuable, healing up in the back. Only one statue at the moment, so not that much mana regen. But more will be coming most likely. And now with a cleave against the peasants, that one guard tower can easily be taken out. HawK needs some levels, I guess. Creeping now the Merc camp, but even that without Water Elementals. Not so easy to do.
Well, you got Holy Light if you're not bouldered. Come on. Don't give me Boots of Kel'Thalas. Well, also not the greatest with the belt. Happy chipping away at the Town Hall. HawK's lifeline here.
Where's the Archmage? Is it gonna be returned soon?
45.
Not quite. Still takes some more time. No AM means no Water Elemental, Staff, or Orb.
Aura. No mana regen. That is certainly noticeable on MK and Paladin. But Happy moves back. For now.
Yeah, there's quite a few more camps you can creep here. This orange, easy to take. Gets a ring, which is pretty good actually in the late game. And there's a red camp right over there as well. And then it's going to be time to swing back towards the expo. HawK trying to get as much creeping in as he can right now. He's got double level 2, which is nice, but what he really needs is double level 3, and that's still so far away.
HawK facing elimination around the 15-minute mark, trying to get every single spot in he can. But of course, the ones of Happy are way more powerful. Helm of Valor, not the greatest at all. HawK's army rising. Mining continues, but he has no TP, and he's out of position as the next push, the next wave is coming.
Scary army, dude. 68 supply for Happy. 1 armor upgrade, by the way, on the Destroyers and Fiends. That's interesting. But the expansion is toast. HawK gives it up in favor of more creeping. Wants to get that level 3 on MK and Pally. And he's really, really close now. To 3 level ups, in fact.
But where to go? All the other creep spots are far away. Gotta get this. And there's no tower in the main. Are there enough fiends to whip all the gyros? We don't have to question if Happy's kiting is good enough. Of course it is. Blocks a little bit and tries to catch Happy out of position.
Gyros flanking in from the side. Can't really be reached with the Rain of Fire. Decent engagement so far for HawK. 1 destroyer in the back. Gonna get taken out in a moment. But now the Rain of Fire lands. Has to be cancelled with the Stormbolt. The Knights on the ground trying to take care of the Fiends. Very chaotic fight. Who's going to come out on top and play this one better? Happy losing quite a bit of supply, but now the Gyros. Oh my god. They all just disappeared. No Gyros left, no anti-air anymore. The Pit Lord might fall, but honestly, that's a hero who can afford to lose.
And of course he's not losing it. The coil arrives earlier than the Holy Light. Than the Holy Light. And survives, of course. Fiends surrounded. If new gyros arrive now, there might be a shot for HawK to turn this around still.
And new gyros are coming, even some militia. Everything is being brought into the fray. DK, Stormbolted, and Hoylighted. Taking a lot of damage on the first hero is Happy. He's almost level 5 on that DK.
No mana.
Missing just 1 more kill. But the Fiends and Statues and the other 2 heroes on the ground still so strong for Happy.
But there's a lot of mana on this Mountain King now, and the DK can't coil. HawK still using every opportunity he gets, and there's no coil remaining. Still 30 away. Sends single knights after this, and if he is a little lucky, if he can get that Stormbolt in the frost armor. Oh no! Can't melt it with the firebolts, of course. Another sick escape by Happy, who knows exactly how far to push it. Holy Light has to fall on the Archmage to save him. Can't use it aggressively. HawK trying to go after the heroes, but it looks like limited potential. Or is there? Nova slows down. Hammer falls.
Oh my god.
But there's a coil.
Oh, the coil last second. Are you kidding me? Dude, that big mana potion almost turning everything around. So many units. So hurt. This MK looking for more kills.
He was 8 mana away from another Stormbolt. Otherwise that coil not have meant anything. Ho! Game so close.
A player's forces are
But
under
Happy. Has he weathered the storm? He never transitioned into Banshees.
Yeah, true. HawK straight up has the better army now, as there's no Banshees. But he's got less supply. And he's down in hero levels.
And of course, bases are one base, one base. It's not that he can feed off that second base and rebuild in no time. He does have the echo advantage. Being in no upkeep. Maybe he banks a sack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crazy game. Please give me map 3.
Healer wards on both sides, very valuable now. Healing everything up. We actually have lots of creep still left on the map because this was so much fighting going on. Not much creeping this whole game. What do we got for HawK? Talisman of Evasion in the late game. Honestly, not too bad. Pally also protected with Belt and Divine Shield. This AM, though, is looking quite squishy, man. Not even 600 HP.
Ruined bracers for Happy. We saw this last fight was a lot about hero focus. Mantle for the Lich is a little bit more damaged. RNGesus is with the Hapster again. And again, lots of gyros. And engaging into ensnared units. Might be another shot for HawK.
Rain of Fire cancel instantly once again with the Stormbolt. The destroyers above the trees have to fall back. Happy, of course, very fast with the level 2 aura that he unlocked earlier. And he's got a level 3 coil as well. This AM especially needs to be so careful.
Yeah, in a perfect world, I would love to see a Blizzard transition now. You can't really afford that on one base. One more volley, but also one more coil.
Happy's playing from range. He's trying to pick away. Kiting back all the time, using Nova.
Ooh, that's a big one though. There was a huge gyro volley. Has to go for another coil. How many more are there? There's a Banshee now, by the way. Anti-magic coming.
It's gonna be a big increase in power soon. Couple of gyros are going down. This one somehow makes it away. Never mind.
Cursed. And HawK has to pull back. 20 minutes in. Main base is about to expire. 500 gold for Happy. Of course, signature move, selling the altar. For 20. Amazing. For HawK remaining. Who's in a position to build a second base?
Seems like nobody really is.
Oh,
They're
no
fighting
TP.
too much.
This will be it. This will be the fight.
Happy has to kite back once again. These gyros, of course, threatening the destroyers. One Fiend almost going down. Frost Armor, though, and Coil gonna save that one. Heal Ward dispelled
the rain.
instantly.
The Rain of Fire. So sick of the gyros this time. Lich level 4. MK level 4 as well. Still gyros intact. Some on the ground. Web was used extensively. Fight is all over the place.
Ooh, big Rain of Fire against the Knights there. Lots of AoE coming in. But so much mana now. And HawK Coil Nova finds the Archmage. I was talking about it. No invul to protect him. Maybe the big mistake by HawK. Couldn't protect his first hero, but he's trying to get the counter kill.
Invo potion. Oh my. Can he somehow do it without the mana regen, without the water elementals? Statues could be picked up soon. Coil Nova again. When in desperate times, go for Coil Nova. There is Holy Light though. Archmage back from the tavern. Will it be a dieback? He catches the DK, but everything's so hurt.
Yeah, this DK is very tanky.
Oh my.
He's gonna take now out some of these Knights. Gonna TP out though before too much nuke comes in.
So
One more Knight in
expensive.
trouble.
Oh. Happy with an expo. If HawK goes north, that's an insta cancel, but he's not.
Dude, HawK is making this into one hell of a game. I thought he was down and out after the expansion kill, but HawK tenaciously staying in it. Knights gyros. Once you have the hero levels to support him, super strong as we can see here.
Yeah, but Houston, we have a problem now. Banshee Master Training has just finished at this stage of the game when there's no gold involved anymore and there's only one staff. These Knights, they will face, or they will meet their master soon. And HawK didn't cancel his expo, can't go for his own expo.
He's trying to get as much as he can with long distance mining. He got a bit more also from creeping. Oh, dude, if this AM had an invul potion, how different this game could have looked.
Or if there's a second staff, but of course the expo was killed so early that you can't go for everything you want. You gotta pick, and at that stage it was army was more important, I think.
And now the shoes are on the other foot. Earlier it was HawK with the expansion and Happy pressuring. Now it's gonna have to be the human to attack north. This expansion is obviously gonna be the game winner. HawK has to win within the next 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, constantly looking at the gold. But there's barely anything. Divine Shield used very early. No destroyers in the fight at the moment, so the water elementals can do a good job, but the focus fire of 554 heroes is also amazing. Duels in the fight. Archmage staff used as well.
That was the wrong knight, right? It was the other one that was getting possessed. HawK's gonna tap out. GG. Oh, it was such a close game there towards the end, but we'll be happy once again victorious.
No second miracle by HawK against Happy. Eliminated 5th to 6th place. Happy survives to see Championship Sunday. And we have the past 2 winners left in the tournament, with Foggy in the winner bracket, with Happy in the lower bracket. This has been a European dominated tournament for quite a long time. Will this change tomorrow? We got CIS versus Korea. We got Happy in his rematch versus Focus. And we got Foggy in the winner bracket final versus the surprise of this tournament, Soen.
Yeah, really cool. Soen impressing us all. Beating 2 of the top 4 players in the upper bracket. Happy and Focus. Can he do it now against Foggy? Foggy is known to be not that good necessarily against Orc. Very interesting what that's going to be tomorrow. Best of 5 in the winner and loser bracket final, and best of 7 in the grand final. Foggy and Happy proving again and again, how strong they are, representing Europe so well. And Focus also pretty frequent participant here in the later stages. And very happy to see Soen make it so deep.
2 orcs, 1 night elf, 1 undead. The humans have both been eliminated rank 5 to 6. The perfect race distribution is gone, unfortunately. We have X-Lord out and Colorful out, of course, alongside this. Man, tomorrow gonna be a banger day with these 4. I looking forward to this a lot. 1 p.m. is the starting time. Starting off with the best of 3 between Focus and Happy, then best of 5, Soen versus Foggy, then best of 5 lower bracket, and best of 7 grand final with a 1-0 advantage for either Soen or Foggy, making it quite hard for the Emperor to reclaim his throne, as he has to face this advantage. Man! Started off disappointing this day, with X-Sword forfeiting, but games delivered as so often.
Yeah, we had some crazy games in here. Foggy so far not taking to tier 2 a single time. Focus and Chimiko going crazy back and forth. Even saw some Griffins in there, and HawK losing 2-0, yes, but also, especially on map 2, making it a very, very close affair. And tomorrow is going to be the wonderful finalization of all of this, and we're going to have the best of the fireworks tomorrow.
Yes. Will Happy defend the throne? Will Foggy defend the throne? Will Happy reclaim the throne? Will Korea conquer War3Champions? All these questions, man, all these questions. They will be answered tomorrow, but I can answer another question today, Remo.
Okay.
The question is, what's the best Warcraft server in the world? War3Champions! That's the reason why we celebrate this weekend and last weekend, and this is how you get it. Move over to W3Champions.com, click join the battlefield now, and join the battlefield. Download a little client, install it, set up your hotkeys if you want to, and join the best ladder there is. 5 placement matches. You will be distributed into one of the many leagues we got: Grandmaster, Master, Adept, Diamond, Platinum, Gold, Silver, Bronze, and for the newcomers, for the returning players, for everyone that is not as good as the players here in the tournament. The Grass League for absolute noobs. There's always stuff to learn. There's always a place for new players here at War3Champions. You can play 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 4-on-4, FFA, everything you can imagine. Custom games there as well on 27 servers around the world. So it doesn't matter if you're coming from Alaska or New Zealand or what's in the very bottom of South America?
Argentina?
Argentina! We have a place for you. So join the battle. And if you're already on the server and appreciate what these guys are doing, feel free to send them a little message. Just a little thank you. Just a little appreciation on their Discord server, where you can also go for suggestions. If you think, hey, that would be a cool feature, put it in the suggestions channel. You can also tweet at them via social media. And if you just want to support them financially, you can do that on Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Alipay, and WeChat. And if you think, oh, money is a little short these days, but I got plenty of time on my hands, well, then join these guys as a dev. Right. As a dev or a moderator. They're always looking for encouraged and motivated players to keep the server clean, review reports, and help the good people, the nice people, to dominate on this server. Also looking for people who can code JavaScript, .NET, jQuery, Rust, or basically anything else. If you think you can contribute to this amazing project, if you can help finalize automated tournaments or the War3 TV that is coming soon to, you know, observe pro matches like back in the good old WAC TV times, reach out. Sefit is the #1 guy to reach out to. Floss 2 times daily would also be a good guy. So go ahead, guys. So show some initiative.
Hell yeah. Lots of things to do, lots of things to improve still, and lots of things still to celebrate. W3Champions Season 9 finals continuing tomorrow. We're done for the day, and I think we have lots more to look forward to. My personal highlight, best of 7 grand final. When was the last time we had that? It seems like years ago in WGL, right? Back then I think it was called GCS.
Yeah, could be the Foggy versus Moon grand final?
Oh, was that best of 7?
It was a 4-2, right?
Oh yeah, true. I think it was a 4-1 even.
Oh, 4-1, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was before that, the TH Foggy grand final. But no, you're right. It was actually Foggy Moon.
That was so funny that we had to play a map twice. Here in the W3Champions finals, of course, we won't play a map twice because we have 11 maps to our hands, buddy. That's the bracket. So in Foggy Focus Happy, we finally get the rematch of DreamHack and the show match that we were eagerly waiting for. You can, of course, support the Back to Warcraft channel as well, and Mr. Remo Demo will tell you how that's possible.
Yeah, through our subscriptions, for example, here on the channel, you can help us out also through donations. We accept all different kind of things from PayPal to cryptocurrency and credit cards and everything in between. We also have a patreon.com/backtowarcraft if you're feeling extra generous. And if you just want to support us in other ways, through a follow, for example, you can also do that. We have lots of social media out there, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Am I missing something?
Yes.
What's that?
Like you like to talk about ships, for example. You know what brand has a ship as their logo? The thing you have on your head at the moment.
Yeah, of course. check out our sponsor, CORSAIR.com. They have wonderful products. We use them as well. They're really amazing. And if you shop something from them, don't forget to use our code back to Warcraft for 10% off of all of your orders. And yeah, that's how you can do it.
That is very true, Mr. Remo Demo. You did this very, very well. Glad you were with us here. Glad you guys were with us. You can, of course, continue to donate to the prize pool as Ralphus just did. 33 buccarinos. Oh, beautiful. $3,333.33. Ralphus, you are a gem. Let's see if we can get the next governor donation tomorrow, but for today the prize pool looks really good. Thank you guys for tuning in. As Remo said, if you like and share this content's channel, this increases the reach, especially on YouTube. More people will get this as a recommendation. That would be really lovely. And now have a wonderful Saturday evening with maybe other casters, maybe other streamers, maybe friends and family. Who knows? We see each other tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central European Time.